And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI. We have been captured because, well, we've got to Heliodor, we've met the king, but apparently the luminary is just not as cracked up as he seems to be on paper with the name. And we have been captured, we have been put in jail. Because according to the king, the luminary is the darkspawn, the harbinger of calamity, the prelude to the coming of the Dark One. Yeah, that doesn't sound too good. So we've been put in jail. However, this robed stranger, once he stops walking into me, was also there. All happened as the seer said it would. And he's helped us out. Through a tunnel he suspiciously just finished digging. Yeah, this all seems way too coincidental. But we are out. Let's try to escape. There is a couple of items here, not really too many. And there's some very sturdy doors for being in a bunch of sewers. There's that one. There's that one there. Yeah. Hopefully we can get out without too much incident. But of course, that's not the case.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
In other words, run. Luckily, getting away from these guys isn't really too much of a danger. The danger really is in this next bit.
Follow my lead.
So we're going to follow his lead. That guard there is... well, there's a few. We just need to be very attentive, and we don't want to be caught by this. We could fight the guards. We could. But there's not really that much point to it, to be perfectly honest. They're a little bit stronger than the enemies we've faced before. And, well, they don't give out any extra experience. This guard is the one that gives me a bit of trouble. Always has. You can get his hitbox is actually quite large, and he will get caught on you. But this time I got through. Okay, that's good.
Follow my lead.
We'll get there. Get to you.
Follow my lead.
So we'll let this one go past. And that's actually the first time I've got through that without any issues.
Follow my lead. Huh? These guys don't give up, do they?
Well, do you expect them to? We're in a bit of a bind. That bridge looked pretty sturdy.
Seriously?
I have the same question. How did that bridge break? Well, I guess we should count our lucky stars. We're alive.
You okay? Looks like we shook the guards, at least. And that looks like a way out. Maybe our luck's about to change.
Ah, a statue. That's actually quite good. I do want that. Is there anything else around here? I guess not. Do we have a map? Oh, of course we don't. So we've got a save point. Excellent. I guess there's no real point. There's nothing here, so we might as well just head on. Not like we know where we're going anyway. Oh. Out of the iron. Into the dragon breath.
Wait, there's something there.
Running. Running.
If we stand and fight, we're dead. Let's get the heck out of here.
Yep, running.
Let's get out of here.
We are running towards the camera, strangely enough. There are obstacles on the left and right in terms of boulders, but we don't need to worry too much about them.
Well, here goes nothing. Whew. I think we gave it the slip.
No.
Huh?
Not at all.
I spoke too soon. Come on, quickly!
Again, there are obstacles on the sides, but we really don't want to mess with anything there. We just want to get away from that particular dragon. So going down the center usually is okay, but that one boulder... Oh, metal slimes. Yeah, just don't get caught by the dragon. Yes, you can fight it, but we would lose horribly.
Has it gone? Whew. That was way too close for comfort. What's that thing doing under the castle anyway? Well, whatever. We should get going. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, fire breath.
We made it. Just. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
There he is! The dark spawn!
Really? Back into the iron?
Me and my big mouth. Move. Now. Looks like our luck finally ran out.
Why? We're outside? Oh, we're on a big ledge.
There they are! We've got them now.
No way back, huh? If they catch us, we're dead meat.
Hold!
That's a lot of them.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary. I don't have much choice.
Come on! Let's not do anything stupid now.
You mean more than what we've already done?
The name's Eric, by the way.
Yep, more than we've already done.
Wake up, lazy bones. Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now.
To say the least.
Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
So, we have escaped the dungeons of Heliodor with Eric. And of course we're pilfering things. Strong medicine and some flaxen thread. Nice.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Just a few things. And of course, being a priestess, she is our save point in the area. We're in the Helidorian foothills. There's a little church on the side.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember?
Yeah, I suppose we do owe you one. And how do you know every back street and every back way, but not actually heard of Cobblestone? I think your logic is a little bit out of place there.
That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
Okay.
Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
In other words, say hello to our second party member. Eric is exactly what you think he is. He is a thief. But he is part of the team now. Eric's dagger, I believe he can use two. He has two-handed things later, but nothing right now. We do want to give him that bandana. We do. He does have the wolf wear as well, but we're going to avoid using that again for the same reason as before. It's actually quite a bit, well, it's a little bit better than what he had before. No, that is available there. But yeah, Gold Bracer, we picked this up a while ago, but haven't really had the chance to actually equip it. Charm and Defense, we're going to give that to Eric. We are going to equip this quickly and then... Can we actually... Oh no, we can't actually change outfit because we're currently at large, so this outfit is currently set on us. Notice that his hood is currently up, and I believe that's the same for, yeah, the main character. So yeah, but that wolf wear is a costume for him, so that is something that you can outfit him in later. Miscellaneous character builder. Eric does come with 3 points for skills and abilities as well. He can use swords, so he has swords, knives, boomerangs, and guile. Swords increase swords, knives increase knives, boomerangs increase throwing items, and guile increases his thievery abilities. I believe the one I really want is down there. Yeah, dual wielding. Eric's daggers are okay, but until you really get dual wielding and actually start and give him 2, they're not really that great. Daggers really need to do their best thing with status effects as well. Sleeper hit stabs an enemy to make them go to sleep. With Persecutor, when attacking sleeping or confused enemies, they take 6 times the usual damage. You've also got Cobra Strike, which is in Venom, and Victimizer, which does more damage if the enemy is poisoned or paralyzed. Boomerangs are hit all the field type of enemies, type of weapons, and do heavy damage to slimes, metal-bodied foes, Boomerang, which deals damage to all enemies on the field. Power Throw, which you fling and deal damage to everyone equally. Boomerangs usually do a set amount to their best attack damage to the first enemy, and then reduced from there. In terms of swords, most of the items, most of the skills are similar to what the main character has. And deafness, half inch, steals from an enemy. Dodge, agility, dodgy character. Yeah, lots of deafness, which I believe is dodge and evasion and things like that. So yeah, Guy always just his way of getting out of situations. But we are going for attack power increase while wielding a knife. We are heading down to dual wield. Sleeper hit put into Purse Cutter into dual wield seems like the best way, but I do also want half inch later, because we do want to still have a way of stealing from enemies. Anyways, let's have a look at the information here. Nearby monsters. Heliodorian foothills, the fright bulbs make an appearance, lamplins, platypunks, but there are 5 more enemies that we have yet to see. And of course, there's a whole load of items sitting around. Pet powers. So, put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you have to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster. So what we need to do is get both characters pepped up at the same time and use the real decoy for a gold chain. I'm not actually sure what you need for the real decoy. Or if it actually shows up. I believe you do need half inch, but I'm not 100% certain here. So we'll see when we actually get pepped up at the same time. Yeah, the hard part about it mostly is getting both characters pepped up at the same time, because being pepped up actually is fairly random, and there's no real rhyme or reason to it. There is a set of rules for it, but I couldn't tell you what they actually are. Pointy hat. Is that good for anyone? Ah, magical might, magical mending, bit of defense. Yep, you're getting that because you have spells, but Eric does not. If we go this way, there's a harvesting spot for a small scale. And over here there's a pot for a hardy hide. Now, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Eric does come with Nose for Treasure. Allows you to find out how many unclaimed treasures are in the area. It doesn't cost anything. And he'll tell you how many pieces. So there's 2 treasures in this area still unclaimed. We do need to go north to Heliodor. But we are going to head that way to start off with, but we're not going to go in there just yet. Bodkin Archers. Oh yeah, I need to take you off of do whatever you wish. Tactics, because I like to do all the options here. Bodkin Archers do quite a bit of damage, and they also do this. Call for backup. The main thing about that is mostly that they just give you more things to kill and more experience. They also have buff which increases defense, and we're getting quite a few of these. We're going to avoid the one that's been buffed up to start off with. Yeah, buff actually is quite impressive. It does give you quite a bit of defense. 50 experience. Yeah. Definitely a lot more than what we had before. There are platypunks and fright bulbs here. We're not dealing with them right now. What I'm here for is actually this: some buzzberries and a flurry feather. That's really all I went up there for. Sparkly spots. That's it. That's the thing I was looking for. So yeah, there are a lot of items. These sparkly spots are where there's items available for you. Nearby quests tells you where there's nearby things, and it'll give you a list of the local monsters. So you don't have to go into the info every single time. I knew there was a place, I just couldn't remember exactly where. Now I remember. If we do need healing though, we can go back to the church at any time and just go into the place where we woke up and use the bed in there, if I remember correctly. And of course the church itself is a save point. Enemies are going to be coming in larger numbers because, well, we've got 2 characters. And apparently fright bulbs do that. And they are going to be doing a little bit more they're going to be a little bit more dangerous. So don't think, oh, these are the same enemies as before. They are.
Another one bites the dust.
But they're not. They're a little bit more dangerous. And we've got a new enemy here. This is the Great Saber Cub, I believe. They are way too cute for their own good. They can hit hard. They're saber cats. Yeah, they're going to hit hard, but they don't attack every single time. Of course, just to prove me wrong, these are going to. They sometimes just play around, which is really the best option because they do hit quite a bit. There it is, frolicking freely. Unfortunately, we still do need to fight it. Ah, there's level 7. 3 more points.
Oh yeah.
And there's Eric at level 6 for 2 more points. Let's see what we can get with the main character here. That wouldn't be bad leading into Zap. Zap is really good. But I also sort of want to lead over to Metal Slash and up here if possible. And Dragon Slash as well. Yeah, let's go for Zap as soon as possible, then move around from there. So that would be another maybe 2 levels. There's a sleeping Hibicus. Oh, hello. I forgot. Some enemies look like stumps. This is a stump jump.
Ha! Easy.
So how many enemies is that? So we've just got 2 more. I believe one of them does come out at night. So we do need to be a little bit careful with that. Let's go round and see if we can fix up all of these. Find the last enemy that isn't out during the night. And then maybe some of these sparkly spots. And the items if possible. That would be nice as well. If I remember correctly, there is an item up on a cliff somewhere. And I think the other one's down in this corner because there's nothing actually down here. Yeah, there it is. Red Eye. Don't know what that is. Just an item, okay. And hello, Stump Chump. Okay, Okay, so there should be up here somewhere for this second item that Eric is smelling. There should be, yeah, over to the left there, there's a little bit of a jutting part. That's where the other chest is, or item, or whatever it is. Antidote herb. More platypunks, but what I want is up here. Medicine, antidote, cotton top. Thought for sure it was up here. Unless it's down, yeah, okay. Might be on the far west side actually. Another cotton top. Okay, let's go and get this one. For another cotton top. Down here should be more great saber cubs. And yeah, there's the great saber cat as well down here. I think I want to avoid that. Because, well, it's a little bit bigger. You know what? Let's fight it. If I die, I die. Really should have probably kept it asleep though. $12 damage? That's something we can deal with. Yeah, and they're not too bad in this particular instance. There's only one of them. 25 experience. And some strong medicine. Nice. Copper ore, more copper ore, and some flintstone. Yeah, we're going to walk into this one, make sure it's still asleep.
Another one bites the dust.
And this one as well. Eric got quite a bit beaten up in that. But that's fine. That's what fights are sort of for. So, is the last chest down this side? Yep, there it is. For a seed of strength. Nice. So there's only one more sparkly spot up the top there. And there's only one more missing monster. So I'm going to meet you up by that sparkly spot. We'll see what that is, and then I'm going to put it to night time so we can find the last enemy. So I will be right back. I'll probably fight my way there. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Strangely enough, we've got them both pepped up at the same time. Pep powers. When two characters are pepped up, two or more characters are pepped up, they have additional strengths. Well, different additional powers that they can use. These are skills. Requires them both to be pepped up. Basically, we're going to use the real decoy, distract with a sword, and then stab them in the back. This is going to do a lot more damage than a normal attack, because it involves two characters and they're pepped up, and it is a special power which will then remove their pepped up state. So yeah, these are especially powerful. The one big issue is you can't rely on them. Remember, you have to be pepped up in the first place. You're not going to have the two characters you want pepped up at the exact moment you want them. So be a little bit... Take these powers with a grain of salt. They're useful, they're good for situations, but they're not something you can rely on.
Not bad.
As you can see, quite a bit more powerful. That was what, 59 damage? Yeah. Anyways, continuing on. And a butterfly wing. So that is our last item. At least that should be our last item. So if we check the sparkly spots, there's no more question marks on the list, so we have got every item from here. We still just need that one more enemy though, so I'm going to go rest. I am going to get it to night time, although I don't think it's too far from being night, and then we'll go find it. Also, I've got to hand in the quest over here. You don't need to see it, even though... yeah, okay. Gold chain. There's many more powers out there. There's a lot of them. But you can get combinations between spells and abilities. Abilities is combination in each other. Yeah, there's a lot of pet powers out there. Some of them are really good. Some of them not so much. But honestly, I still think you shouldn't rely on them. Gold chain, I believe that's attack power. No, defense, maximum HP, and charm. That is going to Eric right now. His defense is a little bit lower. So yeah, that's good for him. Anyways, I need to get it to the night time, and I need to That's if I can get it to night time. It's quite possible I can't. Yeah, this is quite a bit brighter. Yeah, I'm going to go and see if I can make it nighttime. If not, I'm waiting for a bit until it turns night. Okay, thinking about it a little bit more. There is one more enemy here, but we are going to skip it for now. We can pick it up later. It's a fairly common early game monster, and we're going to be coming back to this area eventually. So, yeah, we're gonna come back to it and wait for nighttime then, because it's going to take a while for it to actually get around. I'm not entirely certain if time actually passes. If it does, I'm going to leave it for a bit. If it does pass, great, and I'll show it at the start of the next part before we head back into Heliodor. If not, we'll just head back into Heliodor and come back later. So next time, more Dragon Quest XI, more... Well, we've got to find out what Eric wants back in Heliodor. What has he left? So until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.